Okay, so you guys know I love you because it is literally going on 6 o'clock in the morning here in St. Louis. I just got home from a night out on the town for my cousin's birthday. We have been out all night. I literally came in the house, sat down and watched episode 6 of Power, and I'm going to do this review at 6 o'clock in the morning without no sleep, but a bitch is still beat. This is called a beat face when it can last. I literally did my face at 5 o'clock yesterday and the beat is still intact. Yes, God. Okay, so let's get into this review. So the first thing we see is Holly and Angela at a local Denny's, and they're meeting up to discuss this whole ghost thing. And Holly asks Angela basically, so how do you know ghosts and how do you like to take his dick? Do you like it in your mouth? Do you like it in between your titties? Do you like it in your ass? Do you like missionary? Like, what do y'all like? Do y'all play Scrabble and shit on the weekends? Y'all play Monopoly? Y'all go bowling? Like, what is y'all relationship and what does it entail? And Angela is not here for Holly's bullshit. Angela asks Holly, so have you ever seen ghosts do anything illegal? Have you seen him with any drugs? Any guns? Have you seen him shoot somebody in the head, girl? Give me the tea. Holly says, well, I saw him hand Tommy a gun one night. I mean, that's about it. She says it like it's no big deal. And so Angela like, well, when was this? Do you know what you was watching on TV? Do you know what you was eating at night? Girl, give me some information. And so Holly thinks back and she's like, well, it was the night of the big winter storm that we had. And so Angela is like, wait a minute. The big winter storm. That was the night Rolla got killed. So she asks, do you know anybody named Rolla? And Holly like, no, I don't know nobody named Rolla, girl. Try again. And so Angela says, if she can find the gun, then she'll believe what Holly is saying. So while Serb and Tommy is in there watching this man face get eaten up by a mouse, Ghost is getting dropped off by Sean. So he tells Sean, you can go ahead and go home. I got this. I'll get a ride back by Tommy. But in the meanwhile, where in the fuck is your goddamn daddy? Because that nigga was missing last episode and he missing this episode. And everybody is wondering where the fuck is Kanan. Serve greets Ghost with blood all on his hands. And Ghost is looking at him like, nigga, do you see what I got on? This is Tom Ford custom. This ain't no goddamn big and tall suit. Don't get no goddamn blood on my goddamn $1,000 suit. Have you lost your goddamn mind? Ghost invites Serb to their big drug dealer reunion, lunch, brunch, and Serb is excited about it, but he makes it clear to Ghost that this is just a temporary deal they have going on until he gets his shit back intact. And so Ghost is like, well, yeah, it might be temporary for you, but maybe it become a permanent thing once you get your whole security thing intact. So as they're leaving their meeting with Serb, Ghost and Tommy are walking down the street, and Ghost makes it known to Tommy that Serb is not going to be easy to control because that nigga's crazy. That nigga just chopped up a whole human being in front of them as like he was chopping up a goddamn turkey on Thanksgiving. Like it was nothing for Serb to kill that man. So Ghost is on edge about this shit. Asha is at Tariq's school and she's having a meeting with the snooty ass principal, and it comes to our attention that Tariq has been acting up at motherfucking school. He's cussing all the little white kids out, scaring the poor little white kids, taking all the little white kids lunch money, slapping teachers and shit, doing the nay-nay, doing pledge of allegiance. This motherfucker just acting like a goddamn fool in school. So the principal tells Tasha, well, Tariq has told us that his daddy ain't at home. Tasha's sitting there looking like, oh really? Oh, this motherfucker did? Oh, okay. Everybody's dying. All right. So Tasha says, my family is intact. Everything is all right at home. We got this. So the principal then counters back and says, well, fathers are important and every child needs his father. And I think that maybe his dad can talk to him if he's available. And I was like, did this white bitch just try to read Tasha? And Tasha was sitting there like, oh, really, bitch? Okay, bitch. Don't get your white ass cussed the fuck out. All right. And so Tasha stands up. She was like, you know what? I did not know that my healthy donation came with an Iyanla Van Zant fix my life moment. So Angela and Greg are in their task force meeting like they are in every episode. And Greg makes it known to the rest of the task force and their boss that Lobos is into it with some Mexicanas. And that he needs to skip town because everybody in Mexicana is dying. So, and Lobos don't want to be one of them. So this nigga got to skip town. But in order for him to skip town and go to the next country, he need his money. So, Greg tells them, you know, if we can catch him in town engaging in a drug deal with Ghost, then we can get both of their asses locked up. And this case can be signed, sealed, and motherfucking delivered. So Ghost and Angela are at Nobu or one of them fancy ass restaurants, Katsuya, somewhere in New York. And they having an old awkward ass lunch. Ain't neither one of them niggas talking to each other. They over there fiddling with their food. Ain't nobody eating shit. And so Ghost finally breaks his silence and he tells Angela that Tariq has been acting up in school and that it's all his fault. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, it's been your fault. All of this is your fault. You deadbeat ass daddy. Okay, you finally getting the hint that you ain't shit ass daddy. And so Angela says, I don't want to fuck up your kids, Ghost. I don't want to fuck up your kids. I don't want to do that to them. And I'm like, oh, bitch, now all of a sudden you concerned about his goddamn kids. You weren't concerned about his kids when he had his dick in your mouth, bitch. Angela, go sit your dumb ass down somewhere. So Ghost says, you know, I would have Tommy go over there and check in on him, but Tommy too busy over there with Holly. And I'm like, what do you mean you would have Tommy go check on your kids, nigga? Why can't you go check? You goddamn imbecile. But okay. So Angela asks, well, how is Tommy? How is Tommy doing? Is he okay? Like, what's going on with him? Is he doing any drug deals today? I mean, is there anything that you need to tell me? And Ghost is like, I thought we made a pact that we not gonna talk about Tommy. Like, we're not doing that today. And so they basically both ask each other, is there anything you need to tell me? And I'm looking at them like, y'all ask each other this every episode. You got something you need to tell me? No. Do you got something you need to tell me? No, I asked you first. Do you have something you need to tell me? Like, goddamn it, motherfuckers. Both of y'all got shit y'all need to tell each other. As usual, Holly isn't wearing any pants. So Holly gets a text message from Angela asking her, has she found anything yet? So Holly is ransacking their apartment underneath the bed. She's looking everywhere for this gun. And as she's doing this, Tommy walks in the house and almost catches her. And I'm like, damn it, he didn't fucking catch her. He was 2 seconds too late. God damn it, I thought we was about to be done with this bitch. So Tommy asks her, you know, so where were you the other day? And she was like, you know, I was just out thinking about our relationship, you know, because our relationship, you know, has been really hanging on by a thread here lately. So she tells him, you know what, Tommy, you know, while you're out with Ghosts and stuff, I just think that you really need to be careful when you out here in these streets. And Tommy think he's the Teflon Don. He's like, I'm good out here in these streets. Ain't nobody gonna shoot me. I'm not gonna die. I can't, even if I did get shot, I'm not gonna die. Because I'm like Machiavelli. I'm like Tupac. I'm gonna live on forever. So they get to kissing and shit and talking nasty to one another. And Tommy dreams up this old prison sex scene scenario, and they getting off on that shit. And I'm like, you sick motherfuckers. So as they having foreplay and about to fuck, Holly's phone is ringing and it's Angela on the line. And I'm like, damn it, Tommy, just look over there at the phone. Just look over there at it. Just run over there and just grab it. But he got her pussy in his mouth, so he can't answer the fucking phone. So after Holly has made Tommy bust a big nut and he's off to bed in the bed sleeping shit, she runs outside and ransacks his car. So she goes into the trunk, and in the trunk she finds the gun. And she's excited, and she puts it in her little backpack, and she's like, yay, we're not gonna go to jail, I've saved the day. Holly then texts Angela and tells Angela she has the gun. And Angela's nipples are fucking hard. She was like, yes, case closed. It's in her office as usual. I swear to God, Greg ain't even got no office. Her office is Greg's office. So she tells Greg she got to run out for a minute because her daddy got a doctor's appointment. And Greg looking at her like, bitch, ain't your daddy dead? Get the fuck out of here with your lying ass. So little does she know, but Greg ass follows her. As Angela walks into that little rusty ass diner, the little Denny's or the IHOP or whatever she been going to, Greg is looking around at all these black SUVs trying to match the damn license plate numbers to see if they're ghost license plate number, but none of them match up. But then off to a distance, he sees this redhead bitch, and that redhead bitch is none other than Holly, and he's like, what the fuck is going on here? So he ducks off behind a payphone or some shit, and he's watching as Holly and Angela meet up, and I'm like, yes, shit is about to go down. This nigga's putting pieces together and finally realizing that Angela ass ain't fucking shit, and she's a fucking corrupt ass fucking cop. So Angela and Holly at the goddamn booth, and Holly gives Angela the gun underneath the table, and so Angela opens up the gun and she's like, this not even the fucking gun. This is a Smith & Wesson. The gun that was used to kill Roller was a Magnum PI or whatever the fuck kind of gun she said it was, a Wrangler or some bullshit. And so Holly was like, fuck, like I told you, I don't know shit about no goddamn guns, bitch. Like, goddamn it, can't you give me something easier to find? So Ghost drops the kids off early like he always do. I can just imagine in my head that he only had them kids for like an hour. And he was tired of their asses after an hour. So when they get back home, Tariq's like, Dad, can you stay for dinner? Because Tariq he just looked so sad. And my heart my heartstrings was just tugging at that point, because I was just like, that little boy was playing that character so well of just being like a kid that wants his dad to stay for dinner and just misses his father. And Ghost was like, you know, I don't think that that's a good idea. You know, I'm going to see you in like a month or two. And Raina says, well, Daddy, when are you coming home? Because Big Mama said you ain't never coming home. And I'm like, where the fuck has Big Mama been? Because Big Mama always got some shit to say. And so Ghost is like, you know what, we a family, we gonna work through this shit, everything is gonna be alright. And so as he's talking to the kids, Tasha's over to the side, breaking down into tears, crying and shit. And I felt for Tasha, that bitch want her family back, and I want her to have her family back too. And so finally she appears. Tariq is standing there pissed. He's pissed off because Ghost is not staying for dinner. And he basically like, you know what, nigga, I'm tired. I'm through with your ass. I'm tired of trying to have a relationship with your old absentee ass. Fuck you. So he goes on to his room. Tasha tells Ghost that she'll make sure the kids are okay, because she grew up in a single parent home. She knows how it feels to be from a broken home. She'll make sure they'll be okay because she's okay. And so Ghost asks her, you know, maybe I should stay for dinner. And she's like, you know what, I don't want to confuse the kids. And as she's seeing this bitch got tears just bubbling in her eyes. Like she just want to be like, nigga, come on, shit. Let me sit on that dick just one more time. Biggie, give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. But she don't want to say it because she being hard. She's being hard. Like she ain't going to break for this nigga. She not going to be that dumb basic ass bitch. So Ghost just looking at her like, God damn it, like what the fuck do I got to do to get the fuck back home? Like, can't you see I want to come home, bitch? Just let me come home. And so Ghost says, well, can I go get a few things? This nigga's doing anything to stall. Like, he just trying to stay at this motherfucker. This nigga like, can I go get a toothbrush? Can I get a glass of water? Can I go piss? Can I go take a shit? God damn it. You need the shower fixed, you need the sink fixed. Like, what can I do to stay in this motherfucker? There's 5 more minutes. So Tasha's like, go ahead and get whatever you need. So as he's going to the back, he gets a text message from Angela, and Angela tells him that she can't meet up with him for dinner, and of course this nigga feeling some type of way. So as he's getting his toiletries and shit like that, Tasha comes to the bathroom door and she's watching him, and like she just wants to tell him to stop. Like, just stop, nigga. Okay, come the fuck back home. We gonna work this shit out. But something in her just won't allow her to do that. And so she walks away. And as she walks away, Ghost looks up because he felt her presence, but she was no longer there. Ghost and Tommy are out having dinner. They chopping it up, and Tommy reminds Ghost that he needs to watch out for Angela bitch ass, because that bitch ain't shit. So as they're having a conversation, Ghost sees Holly skank ass up here, and he's pissed off because he wanted his booty himself. You know, he was having his boot time with his BFF. He ain't want no bitch coming in on their goddamn time. So Tommy goes off to go get some hot sauce or some shit. And so as they're sitting there, Ghost asks how, he's like, why the fuck are you still here? Didn't I tell you to leave an episode or two ago, bitch, it's time for you to go. And Holly says, I need more time. He was like, bitch, your time is up. I told you your ass is gonna leave one way or another. It's either gonna be in a body bag or on a goddamn train. So Ghost tells her to meet him at Truth later on that night so he can give her the money so she can fuck a skedaddle. And then he yanks her by the arm and tells her he don't never want to see her ass again. And is it just me? Or have y'all noticed that Ghost really jumps bad with bitches, but I ain't seen him jump bad with no nigga yet. Like, he didn't yank Holly ass up. He didn't yank Tasha ass up. This nigga get a lot of bass in his voice when it comes to these bitches, but he ain't yoked up Tommy or Lobos or Ruiz or none of these niggas yet. Oh, pump pussy ass nigga. So, Tommy comes back, and Ghost is getting up because he's ready to go because he done lost his appetite. And Tommy like, where you going? Like, what's up, bro? And he was like, you know what, I'm about to head on out. Y'all have a good night. And as he leaves, he bends over and gives Holly the kiss of death. Ruiz informs Dre about the meeting that they had. And then their asses wasn't invited. And so Ruiz is like, well, I wonder why y'all wasn't invited. Because it got to be because Ghost ain't feeling one of y'all. And I think it's Kanan. So Ruiz tells Dre for him saving his partner, he's now forever indebted to Dre, and that whatever he need, he got him. Him, meaning Dre, not Kanan. They don't fuck with that nigga. So he makes that perfectly clear to Dre, and Dre standing there like, alright, I got you. And in that scene, it let me know that they're setting up Kanan ass to be X'd out of the show. Because 50 Cent pretty much already said on the show that he's not going to be on the show that much. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to X Kanan out. That he's going to die. And that Dre is going to end up working for Ghost and Tommy. And they're going to keep his character around. So he's going to end up flipping on Kanan at some point. So Holly ass is still snooping around the house trying to find evidence on Ghost. And once again, she almost gets caught by Tommy as she comes across his crack stash. Tommy comes in and gives her this old makeshift crackerjack ass ring, and she's like, did you steal this? He was like, no, it's my grandma's ring. I mean, I tried pawning this motherfucker like 90 million times, but every time I tried, she always went the fuck out and got it. He's like, but I want you to have it, because now everybody can know that you're my girl. And I'm like, don't nobody give a fuck about this skinny anorexic ass bitch. Don't nobody want her crackhead ass but you, Tommy. Sean and Tasha in the kitchen, cleaning up the kitchen, acting like they the Huxtables and shit. And so Big Mama comes into the kitchen. Big Mama comes into the kitchen and she basically tells them that the kids is about to go to bed, and Sean, it's time for your ass to go to bed too. So Sean leaves, and Big Mama asks Tasha, so what's going on between you and Ghost? It's because, I mean, he been lurking around here a lot here lately. I mean, the man want to come home, Tasha. Tasha says, well, he made his choice. He ain't coming the fuck home. So Big Mama says, I mean, girl, you are pushing this man away. What do you think is going to happen? You pushing this nigga right into this bitch arms. He going to marry her. He going to have a kid by her. Because the only thing that's going to happen is he going to run off into the sunset with this Puerto Rican bitch and forget all about you and these goddamn kids. You better think about this shit, little girl. And so Sean can help you rotate a tire too. He can knock down them vagina walls. But that's about it that little nigga can do. He can't help you take care of those goddamn 3 kids. So Tasha say, I'm going to do what I got to do to take care of my damn kids. I'm going to be a far better mother than your ass could ever be. And next thing you know, Tasha got the piss slapped out of her ass. I was like, God damn, bitch, did she lose a tooth? Because I could have swore I saw a tooth fly across the room. And Tasha's like, I mean, every time somebody slap or yank Tasha, she don't know what to do. So Mama like, yeah, bitch, I slapped your ass. What? Now, you think you so big and bad that you don't need help from nobody? You ain't strong or smart enough to do this on your own. Tasha says to her, so you think you gonna stay in my house after you just hit me, bitch? Like, really, bitch? And so Big Mama says, yes. Because who else gonna help you with Yaz while you make breakfast for the twins? And I was like, hold up, wait. When did Raina and Tariq become twins? I ain't never known this. I thought Raina was the big sister, Tariq was a little brother. I never knew the motherfuckers were twins. Did I miss something here? I felt really bad for Tasha in that scene because it's obvious that her and her mother have a really fucked up ass relationship. And I can see why she tries to be such a good mother to her kids, because her mother is a ain't shit ass mama to her. We finally see Holly walk into Ghost's office, and Ghost is happy because now he can finally get rid of this bitch. So he gives her the money and the train ticket, and he notices Tommy's grandmother's ring on her hand. And he says to her, "Did you steal his grandmama ring?" And she was like, "Yes, I guess you could kind of say that." And so he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna let you go ahead and have it, because when he find out that you did it, that's gonna make him hate your ass even more and realize that I was right about your ass." So Holly is at the Greyhound station, and she's standing there and she don't want to leave. Ghost and Cantos are in Ghost's former office, and they're having drinks and shit. And Cantos' ass is feeling himself. He's feeling that Hennessy. That Hennessy is running through his veins, so he gets to spilling all the tea. So he's like, guess what? Stern and his wife Melinda, whatever her name is, are getting a divorce. Because this nigga can't keep his dick in his pants. He like to fuck every nigga in New York. And so Ghost is like, well, I'm not surprised about that shit. So Cantos is like, yeah, the divorce is going to be expensive and it's going to be nasty. That's why Stern has been in and out of the country, because he's hiding his assets overseas. So Ghost is looking like, oh, what? And this just reminded me of last week's episode when his wife was not feeling that swinger ass party they was at. And that let me know last week's episode that her and Ghost were going to end up working with each other to get rid of Stern. Angela calls him and tells him that she can't make it again tonight. And so now this dick is pissed. He's like, goddamn, another night gonna go by, I ain't gonna get no goddamn pussy, bitch. You are really trying it. You are really pushing it. Angela's like, she has a pile of work on her desk. She can't the fuck come. So he says to her, I can't help but to think that all that work you got over there is about Tommy. So Angela's like, I told you I cannot talk to you about that. I've already told you too much. And Ghost is like, well, shit, fuck that shit. You right, you already told me too much. The cat is out the bag, bitch. Just give me the goddamn information that I need to know. Ghost is like, how can I trust you if you can't trust me? So Angela's like, I did trust you. That's how I got into this mess. And he like, you did? What you mean you did trust me? You saying that in past tense. She's like, no, stop it, Jamie, stop it. I didn't mean it like that. It's just everything is really complicated right now, Poppy. And so he's like, yeah, it's very complicated, especially when we can't see each other. And she's like, you mean when we can't have sex? You mean when you can't put your dick up my ass? That's when it's complicated to you, Jamie? Because I don't see you complaining any other time. And he was like, nah, that's not what I mean. She's like, you know what, Jamie? We should, I don't know, maybe we should just take a break. Tommy thing blows over. And he's like, man, nah, see you on that bullshit. We don't need to do all that. See, this is a conversation me and you don't need to have on the phone. Let me come over there, put this dick up in you, you gonna change your mind. And she's like, no. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow, Jamie. Next thing we see is Ghost in the car, and he's on the phone with Tommy, and this motherfucker not paying attention to what the fuck he's doing, and this nigga has an accident. We see Angela and Greg in the office, and their boss comes in, and the boss informs them that Ghost has been in a car accident. So Greg is like, you know what, let me get on down there so I can interrogate him. And Angela's like, no, I'll go. Next thing we see is Tasha at the jail picking up Ghost. And I swear to God, y'all, as I watched this, my heart dropped, and I was like, it's about to happen. The moment we have been waiting for, where Tasha and Angela come face to fucking face. I was like, yes, bitch. Yes. Tasha asked Ghost. She was like, have you been drinking? Is that how you had this fucking accident? Have your drunk ass went over there drinking goddamn, and your ass on the goddamn bottle again? Because you know Ghost used to be an alcoholic. Ghost is like, no, I'm not drunk. I did have a drink. The blood test is going to come back showing you that I'm not fucking drunk, though. He was like, I had to, get some liquor up in Canto so he can give me the tea, and the shit worked. And Tasha's like, does this look like this shit work to you, nigga? You in the goddamn jail. Like, do you forget what the fuck you do for a living? You don't need to be nowhere near a prison, goddamn. So as they rapping to one another, Tasha look up, and she spots Angela, and she's looking at her like, put my hair up in this motherfucking bun. Let me braid this shit real quick. Put my motherfucking Vaseline on. Is that bitch? Is that motherfucking bitch? It's about to go down up in this motherfucker. Let me take off my motherfucking earrings. So Tasha say to him, did you call her? And he's like, call who? What the fuck? And he stands up and he sees Angela. He like, what the fuck, cuz? He looking like, how this bitch found? I swear to God, I don't know how this bitch found me. Tasha like, word is bond. I don't know how this bitch found me. And so Tasha mean mugging the fuck out of Angela. And Angela looks at her, and you know that scary ass bitch. She looks like, oh, I didn't know that you were coming. Let me leave. And I'm like, this punk pussy ass bitch. I can't stand Angela ass. And so Ghost looking at her like, damn, you should have called me first. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? But I love you. Tasha and Ghost on their way home, and Tasha ass is pissed. And so she looking out the rear view mirror and shit. She like, you know what? We about to have this conversation. So she pulls the fuck on over. She parks that motherfucking car. And she look at this movie. She say, why her? Why the fuck her? Why her, nigga? Why? What the fuck this bitch got that I don't? And he's like, look, I've been knowing her since we was kids. We went to high school together, and I never fucking got over her. She's like, so you wrapped up over some bitch that you knew in high school? Some puppy love, high school bullshit, nigga? Is that motherfucking serious? And she's like, well, what the fuck? Was I not good enough for you? What was our consolation prize? You settled for me? He was like, nah, it ain't nothing like that. And she was like, it's exactly like that. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, it is exactly like that. What the, I mean, what, nigga? Like, just come out and say, nigga, I like you, but I don't like you like that. Like, I'm just not that into you. Like, that's basically what this nigga doesn't need to tell her. So, she say, now I see why you couldn't leave her alone. And he said, that's not the only reason. Angela is a U.S. attorney and close to arresting Tommy. Tasha loses her motherfucking shit and slaps the dog shit out of this nigga. And I was so fucking happy. Like, about time you slap this nigga. So she get to fight him. And I'm like, girl, you should have did that scene a little bit better. So she says she's gonna arrest Tommy. This bitch that you brought into our lives is a fucking cop. And goes like, I took her to Miami to keep an eye on her, but she's starting to pull away from me. And Tasha's like, no she isn't, you dumb motherfucker. She was like, look, I saw the way that hoe look at you, and I saw the way you look at that hoe. Y'all love each other. So Tasha sits there, and everything switches for her. She goes from scorned wife to bad bitch in a matter of seconds. Because all this time it's just been about, nigga, you cheating on me, okay? And my heart is hurt, and you broke my heart, you broke my trust, and you disrespected me, and you broke the loyalty I thought we had between us. To, nigga, you fucking up our motherfucking money, and you fucking up home, and I can't have that. So fuck all that bullshit. So she tells him, keep on fucking her. You know what? Keep on fucking that bitch. And he looking like, man, Tasha, what the fuck you talking about? Like, I'm not about, nah, you doing too much. She's like, no, I'm not doing too much. Keep on fucking that bitch. And he's like, oh, I don't know if that's even an option. She's like, oh, nigga, it's an option. That tired asshole love your ass. It's an option. She's like, I looked at that bitch. She love you, and she'll do anything to motherfucker protect your ass. She probably protecting you right now, and you don't even know it. So you keep on fucking that bitch until I tell you to motherfucking stop. Like always, Sean is in the garage waiting on Tasha to come back home. So he asks her, you know, how is Ghost? Is Ghost alright? She's like, look, he's alright. I don't got time to talk right now. Leave me the fuck alone. She's like, but look, in the morning I need you to go take the car in because I got some scuffs on the front. Handle that shit. So while he's looking over the car, she looks at him and she's realized, oh, this nigga really ride or die for me. Like, he'll do whatever the fuck I say. Shit, this nigga doing more for me than my own goddamn husband. Let me go over here and get this nigga some of this good old hood pussy. So her and Sean get into the back of the car, and she get to throwing that old throwback Thursday ass pussy of hers on Sean. To our surprise, Holly ass comes the fuck back. This bitch is body and rowdy. She is the definition of a ride or die bitch. She like, fuck that. Fuck Ghost and fuck Angela. Fuck jail time. Fuck all that shit. I'm riding with this nigga. Ride or motherfucking die. So Tommy like, so where you been? And she was like, you know, I went out for a walk. So she lay down on the bed, and Tommy lays on top of her. And he get to going down on her, and she's just staring at the wall, and she's just thinking about everything and that they can be. And he noticed that she's kind of distracted. He's like, baby, what's wrong? She's like, nothing. So she switches, and gets on top of him. And so she goes into the drawer and pulls out the handcuffs again. He's like, damn, you want me to tie you? Want to lock you up again? She's like, no, this time I'm going to do you. So she locks up one of his wrists. And she got this crazy ass look in her eye. And he's scared and I'm scared. And so she, you know, she's just like, what if we go somewhere else? What if we just start over somewhere else? Just start a new life. You know, just what if we just start over? Let's just get away. He's like, what you mean get away? Like, all of our family and friends are here. And she was like, I don't have any family. I don't have any friends. Let's get the fuck away. And he's like, what is wrong with you? Like, is you acting hella weird right about now? And so she was like, the feds called me in for questions. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? She was like, the feds called me in for question, and they asked me to give you up, but I wouldn't. She said, but, you know, Angela, that bitch, Ghost is fucking. And he's like, yeah, I know who you talking about. What's up? What's going on? And she was like, well, Angela said that if we give up Ghost, that she'll protect us. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Give up Ghost? Bitch, I ain't giving up no motherfucking Ghost. That's my nigga. Like, bitch, we grew up together. Like, what? And so she's like, I can save us. I was looking for the gun Ghost gave you. Did he kill someone named Rollo with that gun? Because we can give him the gun and prove that he did it. So Tommy lunges for her ass. She jumps the fuck back. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck is your dumb ass talking about? She's like, I'm trying to save us. He's like, bitch, you ain't trying to save me. He's like, I'm trying to save us. He's like, by ratting out Ghost, have you lost your motherfucking mind? And she was like, you know what? Who do you choose? Me or Ghost? So he says, get the fuck over here. Get over her. Get over her now. And so she's standing there. And she like, nah, motherfucker, I ain't moving. He's like, where the fuck is the key? Where the fuck is the key? So he gets going through the drawer and shit. He can't find the key. And so he look over at her and she's holding the key like this. He's like, Holly, give me the motherfucking key. Give me the fucking key. Give me the key, you stupid ass bitch. You stupid fucking cunt hoe bitch. You stupid slur bitch. Yes. And she's like, you know what? Your ass is on your own. And she leaves the fuck out. He's like, Holly! Holly! And the shit just goes off. And I was like, oh my God. This shit is fucking crazy. Like, where in the fuck is this show gonna go next? I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. They've gotten rid of Holly. Holly is gone. Now we just gotta get rid of Angela and Kanan. It's probably like 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm delirious, but I made it through. I love you all. I'm cute. Have a good night. Bye.